So once again, TikTokers have invented another challenge that has the potential of getting students and their classmates in classrooms around the world killed and or seriously injured. Granted, your school lets you use a Chromebook. But you guys should know by now that these are never quote-unquote challenges. A challenge is when you try and be better at something than someone. Not take as much Benadryl as you can to see if you can hallucinate.
The parents of a 13-year-old boy who died participating in a TikTok Benadryl challenge are warning other parents to keep an eye on what their kids are watching on social media.
That's a challenge that can be done with a simple Google search. Any further than that, and that's what we like to call a gateway experience. It's like finding out people like to hang themselves when they masturbate. Proceed with caution, you feel me? David Carradine knows what's up. Or I guess he didn't. But it doesn't even just have to be TikTokers that create new challenges. You guys remember the infamous Tide Pod challenge? Where the fuck did that originate? Like, you know it was getting bad when Rob Gronkowski was the voice of reasoning during all this, saying,
"What the heck is going on, people? Use Tide Pods for washing, not eating. Do not eat."
Even swatting was once a trend/challenge that people did to streamers, which is still done to this day. That's not even a trend anymore, that's just harassment. But there have been so many of these dumbass quote-unquote challenges over the years that I'm pretty sure whoever is making them is just trying to make as many kids die as he can. But apparently the new challenge that is going around is trying to make your Chromebook explode by sticking your mechanical pencil lead in it. And that's not a slang term for penis.
It's the disturbing TikTok trend putting kids in danger in classrooms across multiple states. A growing number of videos posted to TikTok and other platforms in recent days, appearing to show kids sticking school supplies like pencils and paper clips in their Chromebooks, sparking electrical fires and releasing toxic smoke.
So because I'm not Bill Nye the Science Freak, I had to Google why this was happening, and apparently graphite is a good electrical conductor. Who knew? Like, you would think something that's been around for almost 30 years would have this problem fixed. Like, how are we now just finding out that sticking graphite in a USB port causes it to fucking combust into flames, and have not designed a USB port that doesn't do that? Like, I'm pretty sure the really smart people who work on USBs and such knew that this could happen, but they're probably like, why would anyone stick anything other than a USB drive in there? And you know what I think happened? Some kid probably got some gobbledygook in there, a little bit of crumbs from whatever they were eating, and then after the first couple of blows didn't get everything out, he's like, this pencil could work, and then he saw some sparks. He's like, hey, did you see that? There's a little spark. It makes sparks when I stick my pencil in there. And the guy sitting next to him was like, yeah, maybe you don't want to do that. And then 5 minutes later, and you can go on TikTok, and there are tons of kids doing this trying to go viral. Like, I've seen accounts that were made asking for suggestions on what they should stick in their Chromebook, only for them to go back to sticking pencil lead in it. And each one of their videos has gotten less views than the last, which is how all these videos are. You will never see the same person going viral for doing this twice. Like, unless you're gonna set it on fire and then throw it at your teacher, don't do that. Then pack it up, because schools are already onto you kids, and I'm sure the kids posting these videos after today will have to come up with some really good excuses on why they have to evacuate the school because your laptop spontaneously combusted.
Well, we just heard from the Southington Fire Department that a laptop was on fire in a second floor classroom around 12:45. Then someone threw the laptop out the window. Luckily, everyone is okay, Mark and Aaron, but the school district is investigating because there is a concern this may all be because of a dangerous new social media trend involving Chromebooks.
Now, the people who are doing this are just about as smart as the people who find this entertaining. You can go on TikTok and search this up, and none of these dummies can spell lead right. Everyone spells it LED, which shows you the level of intelligence we're dealing with. But what I don't understand is, like, when I went to school, they didn't give us Chromebooks. So, like, how important are these to the kids that use them? If I've seen kids not just treat them like they were a fucking IED, but just treat them bad in general for who knows how many years now. How the fuck does anyone before college need a laptop to get through school? And what's funny is that if you take away these Chromebooks, all these kids are going to be like, I can't learn, my brain doesn't work unless there's a screen in front of it at all times. Like, you guys using Chromebooks are just more sophisticated iPad kids. Yeah guys, I know this video is a little shorter today, and I didn't show any of my face other than that one time in the video because it's so freaking hot and I'm so sweaty right now, oh my god. But also, that video yesterday about Bobby Shmurda was supposed to come out today, and I didn't realize that until I realized that I needed a video idea for today. But there's no video tomorrow because of UFC. But I will see you on Mother's Day. Peace. Best believe I wiped the sweat off my face before I did this.